Hey guys, two streams here, and I know I'm missing the schedule, I know, but, I have other stuff that I'm doing, virtual school for example, that for now counts as more important than gaming, so I'll be catching up on that later, but today, I have a server tour. This is a private server, first of all. It's a server I play with my friends. So yeah, let's get started. So here we are at spawn. I'm gonna show you around the spawn village. Start at the blacksmith shop. This is owned by Zorzex, and it's just a small little, it's just a small little shop. Has an enchantry in the basement. It used to have a lottery machine upstairs. Nothing else to it, really. Ow. Anyway. Continuing on, we have right here my brother's blacksmith shop. Who else do? AKA Drytus. The entire spawn town is abandoned, really, so nobody's really gonna come here. Oh, by the way, I wanted your guys' feedback on this. I've decided that I'm gonna start using the John Smith texture pack all the time. What do you guys think about that? Yes? No? Because, I mean, it's a good texture pack. I'll explain that later. Now, let's head down here to Zorazex's secret hideout. He used to have a mine that went down into a ravine down there, but then the server owner Zool blocked the ravine up, so ravines. Yeah, it's just a secret house, but it's underwater, so it's special, you know? I mean, why can't a house be special? Ooh, lever. Okay, I thought that did something. Nice painting. And a bedroom. Okay. Now let's head along this way to the Kingdom of Falkland. The Kingdom of Falkland, or the Castle of Falkland, was the first thing built on the server. We hacked for these, but it was for a good cause. But this was the first thing built on this server. Yeah, it's a nice castle. It started out as just this main castle. Then if we head up here, oh yeah. If we head up here, we also see the farming area of the castle. There used to be chickens and sugarcane back there. And then we have the other part of the castle. So it's a three-part castle that, you know, it kind of just exists now. So our server is divided up into factions. Right now, the Kingdom of Falkland is being controlled by my faction, the Falkorian Nation. So, yeah. We use flags like that to decide who owns it. I built just about all the paths on this server. Not all of them, a lot of them. I guess I just switched to smooth cam. So, up on top of that hill, you may have noticed the giant tree. That is Wizard Tree 2.0, because the first one burnt down when somebody, like, attacked me. This entire thing used to be a mountain, and we meaning my brother and I, dug it out. This is my brother's house, right here, at least his first house. So if we head inside, it's not using smooth cam. So if we head inside, we have an attic and a house with a grass floor and a basement within a basement. It's kind of a messy basement down here, more for storage than anything else. But yeah, now that we've gotten that out of the way and everything, let's move on. So we have my brother's little guild up there that he tried to start but never got around to it. This server tour is going to be pretty long, just letting you know. I've never seen this before, or maybe I have and just forgotten about it. Ah, it looks like a mob farm. Interesting. We hide a whole ton of things on this server, actually. So let's continue on. La, 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 la. Come on. Let me find this stick for a sec. Offline. This is a shop that was never finished and it's along the road right here. So, road shop. Hashtag road shop. Oh. We have mob briefing turned off on this server, fortunately. And that ladder's missing. Unsure of what this tower was made for. I guess it was a house. Because, I mean, what other reason is there for it? But it's just a really tall tower near spawn. Speaking of which, let's head back there. Our main form of transportation around the server is the Stargate. I'm not sure which mod that's part of, but it's part of the server side mod. Or plugin or something. That is the Tower of Zool. Zool is the owner of the server, and he decided to go into MC Edit and build himself a giant tower. And this is what we have now. It looks like people have been building up it. But yeah, what you see is what you get. It's just a giant tower with a giant dome down there of obsidian. Let's head to Agraria first. The ruined city of Agraria. I say ruined because it's an NPC village that was completely messed up. I mean, just look at this. The VPA was here apparently. But yeah, it's a small little town that kinda got griefed, like, a lot. And my faction currently owns it. not much else to it, honestly. Wait, no, I had a plan. Fort Agraria. Because it's so close to Agraria. It's just a small, little fort right here near Agraria, owned by Zorazex's faction. Got a little pathway right here. We head over here, there's a tower up to the top right here. You can get a good overview of where everything is from here. But yeah, it's just a small little fort out in the woods. Deneb, currently most popular town. Currently the most popular town on the server is, it belongs to the Alliance. The Alliance is all of the nations, pretty much. We have Zorazex's faction, Rose faction, Valkorian nation, all on the bottom, and then we have the Alliance, the white flag of the Alliance on top, and the Grand Empire, green, right there. Grand Empire and the Mercenary Coalition are up there because the Mercenary Coalition founded the city, and the Grand Empire is currently the most powerful of all the nations. So up here we have the Fort of Deneb that I built. But if we walk through Deneb, it was going to be a very big city, but nobody ever really continued it, so this was going to be a big guild. We have a sewer system, though, in Deneb. We do have a sewer system. Not sure why we have a sewer system, but we have a sewer system. Now, we head out this way, out past the walls of Deneb. Head through the tunnel, find ourselves in the ruined farmlands. Ruined because somebody let the cows out, and the pigs and everything else. So now that we've seen Deneb, let's head to Valkoria. This is the town that my brother and I own. We'll go around the entire thing in just a sec. But we have the Stargate house right here. The town hall, which is currently where my brother and I live on the server. Sorry. We are hoping to change that eventually. We have basements within basements within basements. All of it for storage because we have now built a warehouse. And we have the underground wheat farm. That is the emergency supply of food in case we ever get tracked. Black flag means that my faction owns it. In here we have the tourist guide place. Tourist information. That my brother built. We have the library in here where we can. Hey! Back off! Back off! Back off! And then right here we have Zokoma's house. Zokoma is the emperor of the Grand Empire. And then we have Ronu's house. We're gonna move this melon farm eventually. Oh yeah, that reminds me. On this server, we can only have 2 jobs. Like 2 food producing jobs. And my brother's jobs are netherwort and melons. And mine are wheat and chicken. We'll show you the farms in a minute. Or I will, rather. Talking to myself. We have the bar, selling cool potions. The nether portal. And if we kind of run around here, we have streets, yes. We have the Doomsday Bunker. Currently very incomplete. Because when you look at that, who would call that complete? So let's start through the back alleyway. And zombie on the rooftop. Zombie off the rooftop. So we have the jail right here that was originally a pet kennel. Dogs were on first floor. Cats were on second floor. And then the 3rd floor was recently built for the warden's office. 29 rotten flesh. Oh yes. Kind of cramped in there. That's the rail station. I'll show you around the rest of Falcoria in a little bit. We have the graveyard. Currently only a pet cemetery. We have the fountain. This is Will 1212's house. He was the first and last person we let build their own house in Falcoria. You come up Zool Street to the Temple of Zool and sacrifices to Zool. Temple came before the road. Just FYI. We have the forge here, where you can pick up free bows and arrows if you're in the Falconian army, and other weapons of the sort. The smelting house. Hey, back on! We have Cookie Monster's cookie shop. And the grocery store. We used to have cocoa beans as a job, but we gave them up for netherwort. This entire thing used to be a cocoa bean plantation. Now it's a wheat farm because, we gave up cocoa beans. Spare house right here. A wool shop. And a parkour that is work in progress. Darn it. It's the lag, I tell ya. The lag. No, I didn't press caps lock. Hey, I'm actually doing good at parkour. Hey, graceful landing. But at the moment, you can just kind of parkour the walls. And then you get to here. You head down. Good job at this parkour. Only there was more. Psych, there is. Yes, I know psych was spelled wrong. But it's a water slide. Yay, waterfall. Heads all the way down here to this room. This underground terrarium, basically. We got the VIP room in here, made of lapis blocks, diamond blocks, and then we have a CD player. Chicken in a minecart. That's awesome. This parkour is probably one of the main attractions of this server. I mean, not of this server, but, oh, you know what I mean. This was going to be piston parkour, I think. Actually, I think it is, and the redstone just stopped. Ah, yes. Whatever, I'm gonna stop doing this parkour. Slash spawn, because actually I don't think you can get out of that parkour yet. So let's head back to Falcoria so I can show you the rest of the city, because it's a pretty big town. Like, seriously, what you saw was not all of Falcoria. We still have to go on train station. This just leads to the mine over there. It's a pretty cool mine designed by Drydas. We have, well, I guess I'll just show you this. If I can get a minecart. I cannot get a minecart, I have to craft a minecart. There we go, let's head along. The random cobblestone blocks are actually prepping for walls, since we don't have any yet. Here we are at Falcoria Farms. Falcoria Farms is where, well, all the farms are. Chicken farms. Sheep don't count as a job, so we have a lot of them. They actually escape pretty often into our fields. Pathways running throughout the entire thing. 2 wheat farms. We head up here, we have a quarry going on right there. And we are missing stone stairs and gravel all along here. So this is the barn for the melon farm. It's kind of nice out here in Falcoria Farms. Finally, oh yes, the reason we built the pathways is because of that. that is why we built the pathways. So that you would not fall. Like I just did. But you know what? Shortcuts. I need you. Oh, come on. Here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. Minecarts without riders can't go as long. Hey, we just glitched through that minecart. Now let's head to our final stop in Falcoria. Fort Falcoria. We have a nice bridge overview of just about the entire town. Get an even better view here. Oh yeah. 1 minute. I just remembered something. So, Falcoria has this server's largest sugarcane farm. I mean, look at that. That's a sugarcane farm. Now let's head in to Fort Falcoria. I have made a video of this type of fort before. So I decided why not put it here. I fell again. But yeah, this is just in case the town gets attacked. We have a lot of things preventing the town from getting attacked, honestly. We, meaning my brother and I. Actually, you know what? /spawn. Can't do /spawn in minecart. That could be handy to know. Oh boy, this server tour is getting long. I'm just gonna kind of run over to the other areas. This is Mabus, city with the biggest walls. Has a lot of villagers spammed around it. It's 2 towers on top of hills. It's owned by the Grand Empire. And it's along a river in a mountain biome. So that is Mabus. Now let's head to Refros, capital of the Grand Empire. We have a fort right here. Fort, I guess I'll call this Fort Refros. It's just a sandstone fort in the middle of the desert. And right outside the walls of Refros. Because, you know, the walls are right there. Right outside the walls of Refros, we have another castle right here. I think this is the training grounds. Then right now the rest of the castle is empty. But it's a castle in progress. Mini wheat farm. Let's head over to the Uhan mansion. The Uhan mansion, currently the only mansion on the server. And darn it, I fell. The Uhan mansion can also be given the name the Walled City. Just because the mansion is basically a city, and it built this massive wall right here to defend itself when it seceded from the Grand Empire. Need to eat my melons. We have the sheep farm of the Yuhang Mansion. Head over the bridge. We have the mansion itself. It's a very big mansion owned by the Mercenary Coalition. We have rooms down below right there. And then we have a room here, and an empty room here. This is the way to the Stargate. If we head outside here, we have massive, just massive wheat farms surrounding the property. We also have the chicken farm right here. We come out here, we come out in my Inept Legacies room. We have the kitchen in here, the 2-story library, and the storage room. The old storage room was attached to the mansion. That got torn down a while back. I have the dining room here, and the pantry. My W key is stuck. This is the new storage room. A whole lot bigger than the last one. Quick note, all of this was built in survival. Got a cow trap there. So yeah, that's pretty much the Yuhan Mansion. It's a 2-story gargantuar. And of course, it's on the edge of desert and forest. Let's get back to spawn so that we can use the Stargate again. Sparta is the ruined city. There's not much there. There's not much there except walls, towers, the throne room, and a few wrecked towns. Oh, Trenolin. Right. Trenolin is a giant treehouse city, basically. I mean, just look at it. It's amazing. This was built 1.3, I believe. So we have rooms up there, rooms below, and then we head up here, back through the door. If we go around here, we have a fenced-in bridge this time, heading over to the storage room / bedroom. Zool. Huh. Forgot about that. So, back down here, we have, let's see, where else can we go? Underhaven, I guess, will be our last stop, just because it's such a remote place. Underhaven is just a small town in the middle of the plains with an igloo, small wall, a hill in the middle, a couple shops, and a house in the hill. But yeah, that's it for the server tour. If you liked the commentary and want to see more videos, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I keep saying this, I am going to try to stick to my schedule for real. I'm gonna start getting videos recorded on the weekend and posting them or uploading them a day before they're released. That's what I'm gonna try to do. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. For now, this is Two Streams signing out with a bone in. There we go. That's better. Two Streams signing out.